I thought of a crazy idea. An idea that can make money. And you just sit here and you just start thinking, like, gosh, this could make money. This could make money. And then you find negatives. But this time I didn't find no negatives. It's like it was a clear direction to making some money, which is awesome, you know? But it's like, you can do anything you want to. It's just you gotta choose your heart, you know? Hold on, let me get a shirt. The door, shut the door. Hopefully I'm in front. But like, you have these ideas and you get all these great ideas every once in a while, or maybe every day, and you just don't act on them. And I don't act on them. And so when you start thinking about them, you're like, dang, okay, here's an idea. Like, okay, let's just say you created McDonald's. Let's say McDonald's is not a thing. So McDonald's, you're thinking like, dang, I could get some cheeseburgers. I could probably get somebody else to make these for cheaper. Get on the hand, make the cheeseburgers and stuff into the shape that I need, and pick up the beef, and then, you know, ship that to me. So you basically outsourcing that, right? So now you gotta get cheese. I gotta hit up a dairy company or somebody who got cows or something like that to get milk. Okay, you're still outsourcing it. Or maybe you know somebody, you got a family or an uncle, and he got cows. So you use his cows and say, hey man, you know, we family or whatever, we can maybe get it in paper, whatever you want to, depending, you know, however comfortable you want to be. And let me use your cows to make some milk. And this is how I start my sandwich or my brand. You know what I'm saying? You get the point. I'm making a hamburger for McDonald's. And I'm making it. That's what I'm making. And I'm making it from scratch. It's my burger, but it tastes like McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Before McDonald's was ever here. So I go and take this burger and I say, hey, come get it. You know, I'm selling it for $5 a meal. And I also got some fries that my auntie makes. My auntie makes fries. So, you know, take the fries and from her, and she gets a profit. So now the whole meal is $5, but we're splitting it, let's just say 3 ways. Yeah, the whole meal $5, splitting it 4 ways. I'm sorry. No, damn, I'm tripping. I can't do math for a second. Hold on. Yeah, 3 ways. Yeah. Gosh, y'all, dang. Calculator. I ain't been in high school in a minute. I dropped out in 11th grade, y'all, so hold on. I ain't did math for a minute. Like, you know what I'm gonna do? It's $5 split 3 ways. I don't know why I chose that complicated number. Let's just say 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 5, 10, 15. That's 15. So that's not the case, but that'd be, what would that be in cent? 15 cents a piece? No, 15 quarters a piece? I'm tripping. Alright, I found that wrong. Cut that. 3. Maybe you can't divide that. Yeah, you can. It's like 1.6. Alright, we're just gonna use that. That's too complicated. Alright, let's just say let's say the hamburger's $1. Why don't you just start there? The hamburger's $1. Okay. So the hamburger $1. So that's 25. So we got 4 people. 25, 25, 25. So now auntie gonna get 25%. Cousin Joe gonna get 25%. I'm gonna get 25%. And let's just the milk for the cheese is gonna get 25%. So now everybody's making 25%. I'm taking my take home for 25%, and that's what we're getting take home. But let's be realistic. Let's cut these numbers down. Let's just say everybody getting 20%, 20 cent. Let's go 20 cent. Negative. And then we're gonna go 5, 10, that's 20. So that leaves us $20 to reinvest. So that goes back to the business. So this is basically business. You put that 20% back in, and every sale you take 20% back and put it back into the business, and you just keep doing that over and over again. And this method is hard to fucking do because you gotta be consistent with it. I'm currently trying to do that shit now. And it's no matter what business you do. I do couch businesses. It's just kind of like the basics, I guess. I can't wait to learn more than this. I know more than this a little bit. It's just hard to. I say I know more than this a little bit. I know more than this a lot of this. It's hard to apply it. Let's just say it like that. It's hard to apply it because you can know a lot, but to be consistent and to apply that information every day, it's very, very hard. So hold on, y'all. Water break because I'm getting choked up. I'm trying to make this make sense. So I'm gonna try to show y'all what I'm talking about. So basically, we're selling the hamburger that we created, not McDonald's at this time. We're just making it up. It's hypothetical. And disclaimer, I'm not no accountant, no medical advice, no professional, nothing. This is a guy on YouTube. Stay great, to be specific. Alright, so A dollar is, the burger's $1, so we're gonna split it 20 ways. So 24 it's gonna be you, A is gonna be auntie, and then 24 M is gonna be me, and then 24 cheese is gonna be C. Alright, so we got 20. So this coming out of our dollar. Our dollar is, so that leaves us out of both of these. That leaves us, it's technically 25 cents, y'all, so it's coming out of $1. So minus $1. So see that? Minus $1. Alright. So that's gonna leave us 10, because you're gonna get negative 5 from both of these. Negative 5. It probably don't make sense the way I wrote it, but you get what I'm saying. Basically, you got $1. It's really 25%. It's 25% per person, but we gave everybody 20% because everybody's gonna put 5% back into the business. So I took the 5 away from the 20s, basically, to make it simple. Anyway, so we got 10. So that gives us 20% to go back into the business. So that's 20% to go back into the business, right? So that 20%, you go and buy more supplies. But since the supplies are coming from the family business, now everybody uses that to upgrade. So instead of, and not just upgrade, I'm sorry, let's break that down. Especially, I know if you're a financial advisor watching this, I know you're like, well, what about fucking expenses and savings and stuff like that? Yes, that's true. We're just doing the basics, but let's go ahead and I guess that is the basics, honestly. Okay, so let's go that far then. Okay, so for the 20%, you're going to take out, let's just say, expenses. Let's say 10%. Because since we're all making it and we're all coming out of our own pockets for the stuff and we're getting paid for the business, we're investing at this point. So you're technically starting over at the bottom. So I'm going to say we're going to take out 10% to savings. 10%. So that goes to emergency savings and everything, right? And that's anytime you need gas, fuel, a new stove, a new pan, whatever you can, stove lights or whatever, or maybe customer you messed it up or something like that because you don't want to working at your restaurant. But actually, everybody's working at the restaurant, but they're just doing their own parts, kind of, in a way. They got to supply it. So you get the point on that part, hopefully. If not, I can probably explain more. Just let me know in the comments. And so basically, you're gonna do 10%. So you got 10% in the savings. 10% in savings, and then the other 10% is gonna go towards needs. So this is where needs to upgrade. So like basically, like you don't need to scale, basically what they call it, to scale basically. And so like this 10% can go into a triple griller, or maybe to bring on another employee or whatever, and pay them $10 or, it's $1. This is on a small scale. So that'd be $100 if we're doing $100, or $1,000. It'd be $100 if you're doing $1,000 because we're doing $1. So it'd be $100 for an employee if you're doing $1,000. So that's what that 10% go. And if you don't need nothing to do with it, go ahead and pay either a bill or something, or throw it towards the savings. So you can scale over and then put that towards the savings, basically. So that's the thing about business. So with this method, basically, you can do any business. It's just, what are the cons in that business? Like, what are going to be what are going to be the blocks, basically? Like, what are the blocks in that business? Like, if the cons in burgers is getting customers to come through the door. So like, I gotta pay advertising because I gotta be Burger King, or I gotta do word of mouth. But because McDonald's has, I don't know their business model. I never ever looked at it, actually. I probably should. But basically, they could have started with word of mouth, or maybe back then they could have used newspapers, or however they started sparking off and getting known. That's how they're getting their customers. Now how are people getting their customers? Technically, today's is ad space. So if Burger King doing thousands and thousands of commercials with fucking Rick Ross on Wingstop, but maybe they got a collab or whatever, Rick Ross and fucking Burger King, wings on the side, or your Whopper or some shit like that. Hey, that might fucking sell, actually. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But Whether it's stuff like that, I lost the point where I was going. Dang it. Basically, yeah, it can be used to stuff like that, basically. So these methods can be used for any business. You can use it to upgrade or market or whatever. It's, no matter what the fucking case, basically the bottom line is you can do it. No matter what it is, just figure it out. And every business has its constraints, basically. Constraints. You know what? Alex Hormozi is the one I watch a lot. And I don't understand everything he be saying all the time. It takes me a lot to learn, but I learned a lot. And I sell couches, and I've been using a lot of his methods to kind of help with that. And the problem is consistency. Consistency is the problem in the business. And my problem in the business is a problem I'm trying to figure out, and I'm working on it. You just got to be calm, breathe. But in every business, y'all, that's just what you got to do. So if you're a young entrepreneur like me, I guess I consider myself an entrepreneur. I kind of don't, but I don't know how, because I'm clearly a fucking entrepreneur. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of hard. It's like imposter syndrome. But it's like, it's stressful, but eventually you will make it. And so, yeah, I know I went in circles. I went around the loop. If you're still watching, I appreciate you for real. I respect. What am I doing? Oh, thank you. Because I'm trying my best with this content, and the content I'm trying to do is to teach stuff like this. I've been saying I'm gonna teach, and I never got on here to actually teach because I guess it's hard, it's scary to do. But I did, so I did it today. And hopefully this makes sense. Basically, I will try to explain it again. Just rewind it back. Just rewind it back, y'all. Rewind it back. And I can't wait to bring out some more gun content. So, stay tuned on the channel, y'all. I'm trying my best. I love y'all. Stay great.